Lisa Clark Dance Centre and Charlotte Clark Makeup Services present a tutorial on intermediate level makeup. Step 1. Apply foundation to the eyelids. I start doing the eyes as any fallout is easier to clean up with no makeup underneath. I prefer using a damp beauty blender, however a normal damp latex sponge is fine too. Step 2. Apply a matte, light eyeshadow to the eyelid, right from the lash line to under the eyebrow. This eyeshadow must be matte and in a very light colour such as white or cream. As you can see, I'm using a combination of a dabbing technique and a slight buffing technique to apply the eyeshadow. This gives a better depth of colour. Here I'm applying the eyeshadow up to the brow bone. This adds highlight to the brow bone. As you can see here, I'm adding the colour to the inside corner of the eye to brighten up the eyes. I'm taking the eyeshadow out towards the corner of the eyebrow to extend the eye shape to make the eyes look bigger. Step 3. Apply a matte brown eyeshadow above the crease with a blending brush. To get the correct positioning, when your model looks straight ahead, there'll be a crease in the eye. This is where you apply the eyeshadow, slightly above the crease. As you can see, I'm using a forward and backwards motion, making the shape of a banana. This adds depth to the eye, so we can then go in and re-highlight to make the eyes pop and look bigger on stage. At any time, you can go in and add more brown eyeshadow to get more depth of colour. Once you feel confident that you have the right shape, taper the end of the brown eyeshadow out into a slight tail and blend into the skin. This will help create a more flattering shape and make the eyes look bigger. By gently lifting the eyebrow with your fingers, you gain control over the eyelid and limit blinking of your model. I always recommend doing the eye makeup first, as often fallout from the eyeshadow will darken the skin and it's easier to clean when there's no makeup. Again, you can see the banana shape I'm creating and I'm using that forward and back motion through that area. I use a blending brush with long, soft bristles so I can easily create a soft, blended look. Here you can see me tailing out brown eyeshadow to create that more flattering eye shape. Step 4. I'm going in with my eyeshadow brush and my white eyeshadow and tidying up any mistakes. I'm also adding more depth of colour to make the eyes pop and stand out on stage. I'm mainly applying the eyeshadow to the mobile lid and under the brow bone. This is a great foolproof technique which makes working with dark colours much easier. Step 5. Clean up any fallout with a makeup wipe or makeup remover. This will make applying the foundation much easier as there won't be a stain of makeup underneath. Step 6. Apply foundation with the damp sponge. I prefer to use a beauty blender as it gives a much smoother and more even coverage than a latex sponge. However, a damp latex sponge works quite well too. Using short flicking strokes as opposed to wiping the foundation on makes the foundation much easier to apply. Be sure to apply the foundation above the top lip, into the creases of the nostrils, and then blend into the hairline, onto the ears, and down under the neck and jaw. Take your time applying the foundation, as you want to get a full coverage. It may be shiny when you apply it, but we'll get to powder in the next step. Step 7. Apply the foundation under the eyes with a foundation brush or with your fingers. Often the sponges are too big to get under the eye area. It's important to apply the foundation right up under the eyes because it's often one of the darker pigmented areas of the skin and it needs to be even with the rest of the face. Step 8. Apply a translucent powder with a powder puff. A translucent powder is often white or very pale, but applies clear. By using a powder puff instead of a powder brush, you use a rolling technique to apply it. This really presses the powder into the foundation and mattifies so the skin is not shiny. It will also help the makeup resist sweat when the dancers are on stage. Powder needs to be applied everywhere where the foundation is, so make sure you don't miss a spot. Step 9. This is my magic trick. Apply sticky tape in line from the corner of the nostril to the corner of the eye and the corner of the eyebrow on a diagonal. This will basically act as a stencil for you to apply the eyeliner. Using the side of your eyeliner, use short, flicked strokes to apply the eyeliner from the centre of the eye out towards the corner. You want to apply the eyeliner right along the lash line. Have it thinner on the inside and thicker on the outside. Then extend the eyeliner along the edge of the sticky tape, so the end point finishes just inside the eyebrow. You can see I'm using my hand on the top of the head to balance myself and keep the head straight. Then remove the sticky tape. Repeat on the other side, lining the sticky tape up with the corner of the nostril, the corner of the eye, and the corner of the eyebrow. Apply the liner along the lash line using short strokes and making it thinner closer to the inside of the eye and thicker towards the outside. Then extend the eyeliner using the tape as your guide to create a flip that finishes just on the inside of the eyebrow. remove the sticky tape. Step 10. Touch up the foundation that may have been removed by the tape. Step 11. Apply the tape under the eye in a straight line from the centre of the eye. Apply the eyeliner under the eye using the tape as a guide. This line should finish slightly under the top flick. Then remove the tape. Step 14. Gently press the liner under the lashes to finish off the eyeline. Repeat on the other side. Step 15. Apply mascara to the top and bottom eyelashes. I find that using a wiggling technique works best to apply the mascara, and as you can see, I'm pulling up the brow gently with my thumb. This helps me control the eyes so the model doesn't blink. It's a good idea to purchase some disposable mascara wands, as this is good for hygiene and it means that your daughter won't be sharing her mascara with her friends or with you, as this can lead to conjunctivitis or any other eye infection. Step 16. Use a brow pencil that matches her hair colour or is a slightly coffee chocolate colour and flick through the brows to define the brow. You should follow the brow's natural shape. If the shape is slightly straight, then as you can see, taper the brow down to create a good arch. A spare disposable mascara wand is good to blend out the brow and keep the hairs in shape, which makes the brow easier to work with. Apply blush using a blush brush along the top of the cheekbones and extending out towards the ear. This blush should be a pinky brown colour. Step 18. Apply the appropriate pink lip shade to the lips. You can use a lip brush for more precision or the lipstick itself. And here you have the finished product. For hygiene purposes and makeup removal, I recommend purchasing the following products: cotton tips, makeup wipes, dual makeup remover, mascara wands, and makeup remover pads. Thanks for watching.